Yo, guys, welcome back to the 157 Show. Thank you guys again for tuning into the video. This is going to be a preview episode of Week 2, but before we dive into that, please make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, the like button, and share with your friends. Let them know what's happening over here so you guys can come see us together, I guess.
And don't forget your family. Also share it with them.
Show them too.
Yeah. Most of my family are my friends, so I'm not going to lie to y'all.
Oh, yeah. Over here, we're not...
we're super casual.
We're super casual fans.
Just having a good time, telling y'all what's going on with what we're seeing with Alabama and Auburn football. It's just kind of a show to goof around and have a good time.
Yeah, we're not taking it too serious. We're just
we've taken 10 minutes to film this intro.
It's taken us a good solid 10 minutes or so to get us going because we keep messing up.
Yeah, but we're gonna get rolling into it this time. We're doing good.
Oh yeah. So again, this is a preview episode for Week 2. Alabama has Texas and Auburn has San Jose State. Make sure I say that right.
I do believe that's correct.
Okay, because there's so many San Jose, San Diego.
No, this is San Jose.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yep.
Just straight up, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. This is going to be a big-time matchup, Auburn and San Jose State.
Yeah.
I'm just playing. Auburn.
Yeah, it's going to be a good matchup. It really will. You want to go and just dive into all this stuff?
Go ahead.
All right, we'll talk about it. With Auburn and San Jose State, make it short and sweet. 1, I want to see the defense continue to improve, get pressure off the line. I want to see the secondary step up. That was kind of some weakness in last week's game. So I want to see them with their quality reps or with their reps last week get some more experience and kind of establish themselves in their roles.
Right.
So defensively, that's what I'm looking for. Offensively, I want to get rid of this 2-quarterback little scheme we're doing right now. I want either Finley to take that step forward and to work better and to improve and set in stone his status, or I want Ashford to come in and show that he's the man,
right,
and steal that status and create his own.
No faith in Calzada.
Not right now. I think he's still nursing part of that injury. That's not out there, but I do remember him getting injured last year or something along those lines. I think that's kind of playing a part in it.
Okay.
Could be wrong there. I do believe it's going to be between Finley or Ashford moving forward for now.
Gotcha.
But I do want to see that system dropped. I want one quarterback moving the ball forward. I'm cool with the trick plays every once in a while, but this isn't Gus. This is Brian Harsin. We're
serious.
good to go. Yep. And I want to see the voice crack. I would like to see the running backs continue their dominance. I want to see the team build around the running backs and continue to move
old school football.
Old school ground and pound. I love it. That's how I want to play ball.
Right. I mean, and I don't think they'll have too much of an issue with San Jose State.
I don't either. And that's what this is going to be. This is a tune-up game before you go into Penn State, who looked not that great versus Purdue.
Right.
I do think that that's a winnable game, but y'all see that in the Week 3.
I will say this: props to them for opening up Week 1 with a conference game.
Yeah.
For against Purdue.
Yeah.
So I think
they didn't look the greatest, but they did play ball, and I'm excited to see them come down to Auburn. But like I said, we'll talk about that next week.
Right. Yeah.
So that's pretty much it for Auburn.
I mean, what are you expecting as far as score? I'm going to ask you just score-wise, what are you thinking?
I've not looked at the spread. Nothing off the top of my head. I'm going to say high 40s to under 10. I'm going to say 47. It's a weird one. To 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's possible.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Anything's possible, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All you need is a second.
Just one. Not from us, though.
Nope. Right, you want to dive into the Alabama and Texas game now? It's a little bit bigger.
Alabama-Texas, big-time matchup. Texas is not ranked. However, I think the big thing is the fact that it's 2 old-school blue blood programs going at it, and it's not like they're playing every other year.
Well, the last time they met was in the National Championship. 2009.
Yes, so, and we beat them like a drum.
Due to the Colt McCoy injury.
Are you a Texas fan now?
Just making observations.
Okay. All right. Well, you sound like every Texas fan. Anyway, no, we did. We beat them, I think it was 37-21 or something.
And that was the beginning of the dynasty.
It's been so long.
That was the beginning of the dynasty.
Yeah, it was.
Let's be real.
It was. But they, before that, I think the last game before the national championship was like 1982 or something. I seen that on a stat sheet thing. That's the only reason I knew that. But Alabama's the only one they have won is the national championship game. They're They're one win, 1 tie, and 7 losses.
Oof.
Yeah. So we're looking to even that up once they join the SEC.
Yeah, one thing about this game coming up, I know it's game day, but it's 12 p.m.
Yeah.
I hate to me, if a game day is, that location should always be a night game.
It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot there, straight up. Texas, 11 o'clock kickoff. Well, 11 o'clock Central Time.
Is it?
It's 11 o'clock Central Time.
My apologies.
12 Eastern.
Okay, my apologies.
Yeah, it's going to be hot. So if you go into the game, make sure you bring some water.
Hydrate.
Hydrate.
Drink
a lot.
Bud Light and a lot of water.
I'll tell you who's not going to the game, though.
The marching
The $1
band.
Million Band.
Did see that.
I will say this, too, that once Texas joins the SEC, they have to change their rules as far as stadium visitor tickets. As of right now, from what I understand, Texas only allows visitors to sit in the upper part of the bowl. SEC rules says that the band and a certain amount of tickets has to be for the opposing team in the lower bowl
Has to be
section.
allocated.
Yes.
That's interesting. Did not know that.
Yeah, I was reading about that.
Comment below if you knew about that.
Yeah, if I was wrong, tell me, because I believe I'm saying that right.
Yeah.
But that's the big thing about the $1 Million Band not going is there's not enough room.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
there's
that's
just
what
not.
It wasn't anything nefarious. It was just.
And it's not like a
seating that
pride
wasn't
thing or nothing like that. It's just they just don't have enough room to fit everyone there.
Yeah.
In a big time game like that, I mean, they're going to be missed for one. I mean, that a band plays a big part in the game.
They're not called the $1 Million Man for no reason.
No.
I don't guess.
I guess
don't
for
do
inflation,
bands.
they're probably like the $4 million band now. But hey,
We will not get into politics on this show, folks. This is friendly. This is not ESPN.
that's true.
We'll move forward.
That's true.
So is there anything you're looking for in particular this week? Just
The big thing, I want to see if the offensive line can match up a little bit with their defensive line. Now, from what I understand, they're in the trenches and stuff. They're not very deep.
and I think last year they had issues with their offensive line.
Yes. My thing is, I think they will match up a little bit better than Utah State with as far as talent wise. Texas has recruited very well. Now they're not.
That program is gaining momentum.
Yes, they're not 2, 3 every year, but they're getting good recruits. Some of them Alabama players. They had two players from Alabama, Ajay Hall and I just had his name before I just said that. It was the tight end though.
Well, one of them's
Billingsley. There we go.
One of them's
Billingsley.
not playing this weekend because
Yes.
he's doing a suspension.
Yeah, both of them, I think.
Oh, did not know that. I know one's not.
Unless they announced that Jai Hall was coming back. I know for a fact Billingsley is out until October.
Yeah.
Something supposedly that he did at Alabama is a 6-game suspension or something along those lines. I don't know how that transfers over to a new school or anything like that. I don't have a clue.
Nope.
And it's a lot of speculation on what it is.
Yeah.
Failed drug test, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah. So you're looking for the
game wise.
trenches?
Let me get into the game wise now because we talked about everything else for the game.
Yep.
I'd like to see how the defense will be able to stop their wide receivers. I want to see our cornerbacks match up because there's going to be a lot of not necessarily new faces, but new starters and a lot more playing time from guys that played just a little bit last year due to some injuries. That's the main thing I want to see. I'm not really worried about defense. Defense is supposed to be our strong suit this year. We look pretty good against Utah State. We didn't get any sacks though, so I like to see that change. Get a couple sacks on, and I can't never say this kid's name, Quinn Ewers or Quinn Edwards, something like that. Ewers, something along those lines. He transferred from Ohio State.
Correct. Yep.
I like to see some sacks on him.
He needs to cut his hair.
Yes, he does.
I'm a short hair kind of man.
Yeah,
literally.
I can't do all that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think that's the main thing. I like to see the defense get some sacks, get some pressure, and offense is going to do their thing. I think.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna run. We're gonna top 100 yards this time. We didn't do it against Utah State, but the focus wasn't necessarily on wide receivers. I think it was just whatever happened.
Play ball.
Yeah, it just happened and went along his way. Because Bryce Young, he can change plays once he has that ability to go up, change play, and go with it.
He's been granted that.
He has. He's been gifted the knowledge of doing such a thing.
The ability by Saban himself.
Yes.
So, do you have a prediction? Since you put me on the spot, go ahead.
I did. I want to say 45-17.
Oof.
Texas. No, I'm playing. Alabama. I do a 45-17. It's going to be close for a half. I'll say
You
it's
think
going
they
to be.
pull away? You think the depth pulls away in the second
It's going to
half?
be maybe a touchdown game at the half, and then after that, make some adjustments, and we'll get moving again and score a couple more touchdowns.
Now, I do have one more question.
Okay.
Are you worried about the atmosphere? You mentioned the heat, but this is a team that is not rebuilding like last year. It's a lot of the same players, but they're traveling for the first time this year. Are you worried about the atmosphere in Texas?
No, because we'll hush them up pretty quick. I think. I don't think it'd be that big of a deal. In all seriousness, and I meant to say this earlier, another big concern for Alabama is stopping Bijan Robinson. That's their top dog running back, probably, and I'm saying this very graciously, probably the best running back in the nation.
False. Tank Bigsby for president.
I'm just saying, this dude, he's shifty, he's fast, and he can see the hole and dip in hurry. So I think that's going to be another key thing. If we can stop their rush, we'll be okay. So, I mean, other than that, I think we're content over here because that's pretty much all I can, really touch base on as far as Alabama.
I think we're both saying that both teams are going to win a easy game. We're going to be going into week 3 2-0.
Yes, I don't see Alabama faltering. After looking at the schedule, there may be one later on, and I'll let you know when we get to that point. But I don't see it happening this week.
I think there's a strong possibility Auburn starts 5-0, but we'll see how it goes.
Just like last year, and then falter at the end.
Yep, literally 5 straight games. Anywho, this is a week 2 preview.
Yeah, this is a week 2 preview, guys. Again, we're just talking trash up here, just having fun.
Yeah.
But again, appreciate y'all for watching the video. As always, please make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and like it, send it to your friends, your family, save it for later. Do whatever you got to do to make sure you guys come back and see us. We're posting videos every week throughout the season, and hopefully we can continue into the off season as well and stay on top of things.
Sounds good.
We kind of, season 1 last year, we were working on it and trying to see if this is something we liked, and we did. We really enjoyed it. 2. Yeah, we really enjoyed it, and we're doing season 2 now. So,
yeah, sounds
again,
good.
Thanks guys for tuning in, and roll tide.
War Eagle.